And lovers of freedom, this is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi, Jonathan Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 21st day of March 2024. Tata bo boche afo. Tata bo boche afo. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform. Even do not deny your enemies listening onto this hallowed platform. You can be hearing our voice on FM in parts of Biafra land on CHK 102.1 megahertz. CHK 102.1. Also, you have another option of listening to us via satellite. Do not forget that we are on satellite, on free-to-air satellite. We are there. You can be hearing our voice through satellite. Also, you can download IPOB Community Radio. It is a very low data consuming application in order to listen to the message of liberation. Or also you can download Simple Radio. Go to your Play Store and download Simple Radio. As you are downloading IPOB Community Radio, download also Simple Radio. Once it is done, you can search Radio Biafra London on it, and you'll be hearing our voice all the time. On social media platforms, there are multiple options. We have www.ipob.org. There also you can be hearing our voice. Also, we have our PayPal account there through which you can make your donations. Because what we are doing requires finance. Our ESN is not financed by any government. You know, the Nigerian government, through the governors of our region in the east, they have clamored to take charge of ESN, to be paying them handsomely. You know what it means. You know what it means. It's just just the same thing as handing over IPOB to the politicians. You understand what it means? Abatazieba na akozi Hozingana akozi otu Nigeria geshi woro the best. That is what they want. But are we going to give it to them? The answer is no. Therefore, we need your support, either secretly or overtly, in order for us to achieve our goal. And our goal is Biafra. Therefore, these are the sacrifices we should make. No pain, no gain. If we said no, we cannot sacrifice, we cannot, let us continue living like animals. Okay, we continue. But there comes a time when enough should be enough. And the time is now. Because Nigeria is not for us. Nigeria is the graveyard of every Biafran. Whether you believe it or not, that is the truth. Nigeria is a great graveyard of every Biafran. Because they can never allow us to rise up in Nigeria. No. They can never allow us to portray excuse me, in order to portray, manifest or portray the natural talent we have. No. We are not good in anything in Nigeria. Biafrans are not considered to be good in anything. The only place you can see Biafrans are, they give them the chances when it comes to entertaining other Nigerians. Do you see the, what do they call it, all African games that are going on, that is going on in Ghana? Do you see? Look at the athletes. Look at them. What you'll be hearing is Okoro, Chike, or in other Biafrans, and also Yoruba, Ronke. These are the names you hear. You don't hear Fulani. They are there on top controlling you. Entertain. When it comes to entertaining them, they push you to go. That is where you are good. That is where we are considered to be good. You understand? The same way in France, when it comes to sports. When it comes to sports, look at them. You see black people. You see black people and of Arabs. That is where they push you. Well, when it comes to governing, no, you are not. No, they are not good enough. Why should they be policy makers? That is exactly the same thing that is happening to us. And should we continue enduring this? The answer is no. As human beings, we are responding to the stimuli. That is the truth. Because what is happening to us, no other race can take it. No other race. Where there is no meritocracy. Even if you are the best, when it comes to governance or anything strategic position in Nigeria, as a Biafran, you are not considered. They push you. They push you out. Look at in the military. The generals. Mostly their spokesperson is Igbo. Mostly. When it comes to police, Afonanya is, I think, Afonanya, Abi, what is his name? He's a spokesperson. DSS, the same thing. Igbo man. Military, the same thing. When they do, they don't even know where they are doing anything they are doing. Once they finish, they bring out the communique and tell the slave, oh yeah, come on as Igbo man. Brigadier General Okonkwo, go and read it to the public. And that's it. He will go and start stuttering. Start talking what he don't even know because it's a command. That is the piteous situation we are in. And that is the reason why we need our separate country. So that we develop. So that we bring out our ingenuity. You understand? That is the only thing. Because we cannot continue being relegated to the background. Look at our land. Our land, there is no government infrastructure, no federal presence. Everything that is built there is built out of our sweat, our individual and sweat, individual sweat as a people. That is it. But go to the north. I say you can pass some places, only maybe 10 huts are there, and they mark it as a local government, a separate local government. Everything that is built, even water hole in their village, in that village, is sponsored by federal government. And you say we are in the same country. We continue dying. We don't know what is government. All the government assistance. Anytime they want to share money or they are giving any social welfare to the population, it is only to the north. When they talk about our people, South, what are Biafra? They say, these are people. Oh, are you talking about them? They know how to make money. They cover it with mischief. And you become happy. Now, I will hear you as Sonia Netuike. And Abashare. Mba. It is high time we open our eyes, please. Today, I'm not going to talk much. I will open the line so that Biafrans will talk. We know sometimes we like to listen. As we are talking, as you are talking, this is a kind of, it's an interactive session today. I want to make it like that. So that Biafrans will speak on what they thought, your observation, your thoughts about what happened day before yesterday. what they call court. And for your information, IPOB, we are still standing on the Appeal Court of Nigeria, verdict. Discharged and acquitted. We are not interested in any other court shenanigan. For your information, on that verdict we stand, and we move on. Therefore, I want people, when the lines are open, which will happen in a jiffy, Biafrans we call. You call and give us your thoughts, your observation, or your suggestion in what happened. What is your observation? Candidly, we need to listen to people. And as you're talking, make sure that you are not talking out of emotion only. No, talk with your brain intact, because the leadership of this struggle, they are listening. For your information, they are listening. Therefore, we must continue. We must continue doing what we are doing. There is no looking back, please. I want people to understand this. We are fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Are you hearing me? That is why I used to blaster those that think that, oh, they wait. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inside, so they wait, they are confused. No, you are not confused, you are mischievous. What we are heading, this is, do you know what a nation is? It doesn't matter what happens. We must continue. We move on. That is the reality. We move on. You understand me? Because for you to think that we are going to wait, oh, let us wait for Nnamdi to come out. Now Nnamdi will come out and see nothing. No more IPOB. Don't you know that? It makes us to be babies. To think that we are going to wait. Oh, we wait for daddy. Oh, everything daddy. No. We must move on. That is it. Nnamdi opened our eyes and make the clarion call, and we came out. Now, if there is any marching, we continue marching in order to restore Biafra. It is our focus, our goal, and nothing more. Are you hearing me? That is how we should be. Therefore, as I said, when the lines, I will open the lines in a few minutes, and when the lines are open, please, I want people to call to talk about the so-called, the shenanigan they called cut outing on day before yesterday. What is your take? Do you have any observation? Even the pronouncements that is being made by our leader in the court, why he was given the opportunity. Do you have any observation? Do you have any suggestion, any thought, anything? That is what I want people to talk about, please, because sometimes we allow people to speak so that everybody will listen, because we bow down to superior argument, superior suggestion. That is who we are. We also listen because we are Republicans in nature. That is our DNA, republicanism. Are you hearing it? So that is it. But before I open the lines, let me just read just few news headlines. And one of them is the same man, the terrorist leader, Fulani terrorist leader, Sheikh Gumi, is today's news, March 21. Nigeria government should treat bandits like Niger Delta militants. He's an agitator for terrorists. Like Niger Delta militants, grant them amnesty. Now you ask this man, why don't people have the courage? And he's moving around being celebrated. He is advocating for terrorists that are killing people, massacring villagers. You ask them, what are they fighting for? Can you Do Nigerians have the courage to ask this question? What are these? When you talk about Niger Delta in their militancy, at least they are fighting for resource control, because resources that came from our land. Remember, when you talk about Niger Delta, you have different states of Southeast there. Do you know that? So-called Southeast. Imo is there. Abia is there as a Niger Delta. Do you know that? And for your information, during that time of Avengers or Niger Delta militancy, most of the fighters there are even Igbos. I know personally people that came, that are there, that we are fighting that time, but those boys, but they are from my village. Whenever they reach Iguacha or Ejo, but they change the name and start answering any Ejo name. I know them. When they come back, we know. Are you hearing me? But when they finish now, for any advantage, now they start discriminating. Do you see how Hana Pandi Ndi Bundi by na football Hana Pai dribble everywhere? I know Isuzu. That's why, for your information, no person, no Biafran should join in any protest against this current government. Because we should not continue being zombies all the time. People that are manipulable, people that could be used in order to achieve something for others. I say it. During the Niger Delta, so-called Niger Delta militancy, many people from different Igbo hinterland, but they are the majority even. But once they are giving amnesty, now when you come, they tell you, oh, you are from Imo. No. They now start, discriminating. Are you seeing? Why? When should we have bread, please? When it comes to fighting, they are calling Igbos. Oh, why are Southeast not joining? Why are Igbos not joining in this protest against Tinubu? Any person that says that to you, use F word on him or her. You use the F word on him or her, because they thought that they continue eating us as mugu. We are wise now. When it comes to walking, they push us. For them, we are marionettes. When they tune an ordinary an Igbo person, hey, we act like Ojishi Agombo for others. But when the benefit come, they will sideline him and now remind him that you are Igbo man, I beg, go. This should not happen again. And the starting point is, and they know that anything Igbo man not put hand in order to, for that night, he cannot get any head. He not go get the head at all. They know that. They know that. It's not by boasting, but it's reality. If it is me, listen. You see all these sports, like this all-African game that is going on in Ghana, football. Every Biafran will withdraw. If they call you, say, no, sorry, I have injury. You fake anything. Your club will even be nice. Do you know that all these things are sacrifices for our collective interest? But when you tell people, here Nacho will tell you, I beg, you want to sign a bigger contract to live big and his family. The other one will tell you another thing. For their private interest. If everybody or majority will say no, I know they play for zoo. I know they run for zoo, I beg. Instead, let me suffer. It's part of the sacrifice. Do you see that? And you see that sports in Nigeria will completely flop. Completely. They will forget Nigeria on anything about sports, football or athleticism or any other thing. But when you tell, the problem is our lack of sacrifice for our collective interests. That is it. Remember, during the clamor agitation for Indian independence from Britain, there is something Mahatma Gandhi did. He appealed to the conscience of Indians He told them this. He said, look, they try different ways, and lastly, he told India, he said, look, how can you say you want independence and you are still working? You are still working in their offices. You are still working, in British, in British India as civil servants. Does it make sense at all? You need to sacrifice. If you say you want independence, each and every one of you will resign. Yes, you suffer, but that is a sacrifice. And you know what? They heed to his call. Indians resigned. No more ministry. If you go to Indian different ministries, you see only maybe because in a ministry of a ministry building that has maybe 2,000 workers or 5,000 workers, you see only three British. Others are Indians. After the following day, no person came to work. All they are here, they are getting resignation letters from Indians. They say, what? The British colonial agents in India, they have to telegraph the queen and say, oh boy, madam, these people mean business, so no, nothing they move here again. No worker, no driver, no secretary, nothing. Only us, they here, nothing. They said they know they work again. No pay them, no problem. So everything is a standstill. It was the bone, the hammer that broke the camel's bone. How can you cannot, no work. You cannot even calculate salary. Nothing is moving. They have to call Mahatma Gandhi and say, okay, let us negotiate for your independence. And that is it. That's it. So, what we are doing, we are not doing this that it is our private property. Biafra is our private property. No. We are fighting for our collective interest. Everybody. Because if Biafra comes, it's Biafra, it's for Biafrans. It's for everybody. Now, that little sacrifice, can you sacrifice your, anything? That your little joy, can you sacrifice it? It's a big question. You that plays football for Nigeria, as a Biafran, as an Igbo man, as a job person, can you sacrifice and say, no, I'm no longer interested in Nigeria football, in playing for Nigeria as a country? Can you do that? No, if we are saying, as I'm talking it, many people will be seeing it as, whether it's nonsense I'm talking. But that is it. If athletes that are representing Nigeria, they resign, say, oh boy, me, I'm not there for, I am no more interested in representing Nigeria. Let me carry on with my life anywhere, any club I am. No matter how little, no problem. It's part of the sacrifice. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? When you do it, we flop the Nigerian sports. That complete. It will fall down. Complete. And they will know that, look, this thing don't come up for play. I beg. Can we do something? This is part of the struggle. This part of, but when line are open now, you see people that, okay, let us do this. Let us do, but the simple one that you can do, are you doing it? That's a big question. Are you doing it? Sheikh Gumi, he is clamoring, agitating for Fulani terrorists that are taking land grabbers, killing people, sacking villages and communities, destroying lives and properties in order to grab their land. He is agitating for them. Only in Nigeria that this kind of thing can happen. Even in any other Sahelian country, it can never happen. I used to tell you that they take Nigeria as the most stupid, Nigerian indigenous people as the most stupid set of people on earth. They can shit on anybody's face. And nothing will happen. Yes, they corner some people in your hometown and give them money. And they asoku. That is what the Fulani are. They know that. Things you cannot even do in other Sahelian African countries by the Fulani. They cannot try it. They cannot, because those people, they are wise like them. They cannot try it. That's why they see Nigeria as a land Allah has given to them. Do you see how you praise Israel for grabbing Canaanite land? You shout hallelujah for that. They kill their children, kill everybody, and grab their land. And it's the power of God. That is exactly the same way the Fulani are doing. Their God, their Allah tell them to grab your land, and that is what they are doing. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that they are bringing fighters in our land? Foreign fighters. Do you know that? Do you know that? You are there thinking that everything is okay. When you go market, you sell, you have benefit, you make profit and come back and you drink beer and eat ngwongwo. You think that the world is finished. Everything is okay. No. If not for ESN, if not for ESN, it will be another story. That is why you need to support them. This man is openly clamoring, agitating for terrorists. Islamic cleric, let me read. Islamic cleric Sheikh has said that the Niger Delta region is relatively peaceful after the Nigerian government granted amnesty to militants and appointed their leaders, adding that the same method must be upheld to bandits currently ravaging the country. Do you see that? They will cause a problem, and now they will try to suggest you the solution. In India, you have to bring peace in their own terms. Do you see that? Why I always say that if you are weak, you become a sacrifice for peace. Are you hearing me? If you are weak, you become a sacrifice for peace. Now these people, they are on the rampage, the Fulani terrorists everywhere. Now they say, how are we going to do? What is the solution? Now they come and suggest to use the solution. Give them land. And the president, Tinubu, came out and said, oh yeah, I order the governors, please give these people land for peace to reign. When you give them land, now you have started another war. Unending war, a launching pad. From there, they will dethrone you and put their emir. When they start that a problem to you, they will tell you, no, is it not to be emir in your state? Just give them emir and leave for peace to reign. Everything will be to their advantage for peace to reign. All you do is nothing more. Nothing more. That is the most stupid set of people on earth. The Nigerian indigenous population, from north to south. They cannot gather together and deal with these people decisively. Instead, this one will come, they will use Yoruba against Igbo. Say, this Igbo. The hatred of the Igbos in Nigeria is the basic cause that is following Nigeria. I am telling you. Have you asked yourself, why is it that the Fulani that is less than 2% of Nigeria population? Why is it that they are in control? Because they use others in order to do what? To get what they want. They will gather you, say, no, this is our Nigeria, come, Igbos are the problem. Now they gather you. Ask Gowon now. Ask Gowon. Is it not his, can he go to his villagers? Is it not where his villagers, his community people, his tribe, they are slaughtering daily? But every time he come and talk tough against Igbo, I slaughter the Biafrans. I massacre them. But they are massacring you now. Now, when they use you, they dump you, they start slaughtering you. That's why this man, Sheikh Gumi, have the audacity, because you know that Nigerians are dead bodies, stupid zombies. Imagine that he's an Igbo man. Hey, look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every kind of charges. But look at this one, a bandit, a terrorist leader. Moving on, they are calling him Islamic cleric. Islamic cleric. Do you see how the world is? Let me tell you, there is no pity in this world. For your information, the only thing we know, we Biafrans mostly, especially Igbo Biafrans, we know that without pity we look for money. But I'm telling you, if we gather together and behave the same way we do business in order to make money, if we gather together and behave the same way in order to get our freedom, we will get it even yesterday. This world, there is no pity. Are you hearing me? There is no pity. What matters is our collective interest. That is what matters. Any way you can blunder your way or blast your way through, as a people, not as an individual, is allowed. It's not even seen. Are you hearing me? It's not seen. And that's why America can destroy. America destroyed Iraq completely, and millions of people died. Do you know that people are rendered orphans in different countries by America, but they are powerful and they are progressing. So this thing, God will judge you. No, forget about that. Is the cry of the weak. Well, you bring God, forget it. It's the cry of the weak. That is the reality. We should know how this world works. We defend our collective interests, and that is it. America and Europe, they destroyed Libya. Libya that is living more better than many European countries, Western European countries. I'm telling you. During the time of Gaddafi, they destroyed Hatipiaya direct. Today, what is happening? Even Libyan passport now, I think, is one of the worst passports. The worst. Before, Libyan passports are visa free to different countries. Do they travel to HAUSA? No. Libyans, during the time of Gaddafi. Who are you? They come as tourists. People, countries welcome them because they come with money. Are you hearing me? Countries want them. We need the Libyans to come now. Because they come, they stay a little period of time. They want them to extend their stay because they have money. But today, what is happening? America, they have given them American democracy. They are fighting with American democracy now, isn't it? Things that have not happened in Libya is happening. You see this inundation because Gaddafi built one of the wonders of the world, underground rivers. The people don't know that. In the desert, flourishing. Underground, he channeled rivers, river, underground. He turned underground into rivers for irrigation everywhere in the desert. Today, all those things are no more maintained, and that's why sometimes they burst. They burst up and inundating everywhere. Do you think that they want your progress? Other people want to. As long as you can unify yourself, now fight for your collective interest, it is allowed. Even if it means it's allowed in this world, for goodness sake. Let us understand how this world works. It's not a sin. It's not a crime. As long as you are doing it for your collective interest, because it is self-preservation. Self-preservation. That is it. It's not, there is no pity about it. I saw in a video in a social media, one guy, he said he have married a German lady for 15 years under flyover in this cold. And the person video and say, what happened? Who he says he's an Igbo man from Anambra. He's an Igbo man from Anambra. That his wife just chased him out, block all his money. He say, you're an African, I'm tired of living with you. I beg, go back to your country, you're a black person. And police came and carry him and dump him on the bridge. Say, if you want that. Do you think that they care whether he's alive or not? You now that if it's you, hey, no, don't do this. He said, who tell you that? The institution, it is the institution, the system. That is what they encourage. That is why I tell you that whatever they are doing is a lip service, no discrimination. They encourage heavy discrimination in their institutions, but they will not tell you. So it's allowed. If it's in our land, for example, for example, in our land, even the woman say, why do you see? You think that you are doing nice. It is institutional. That is it. That is how the world works. They get rid of you because they are fighting for self-preservation. They keep you where you're supposed to be. Are you hearing me? That is how the world works. We should understand the dynamics of this world. If we have this soft heart, we may accommodate it's what the mistake our ancestors did, and they accommodated the white people that came to give us another religion. Our people, we are laughing at them. Say, sit down. But what are you saying? When you read things fall apart, he said that our people were laughing at the white man, said they are foolish. So who will listen to them? But allowing them to stay is the highest mistake. That's why the hostile, collective hostility, or institutional hostilities to strangers is allowed in this world. Oh, diplomacy kejaga. Manaba ega honye ba ala Igbo ya na even onye ọcha nwe ihe na log onye aha bịa instead join nwanne ya no matter what, or join onye ọcha say na apụ or side onye ọcha onye ala. Thinking that in a mayhoma you are committing atrocity against the land. For your information, other places Ghana Arab land onye Arab ya na onye oji na alog onye Africa. His brother will come, he will not ask, ma when it all even or other places in Asia, it's like that. We are too good, and that's why we are in this mess. It all even or other places in Asia, it's like that. We are too good, and that's why we are in this mess. It's like that. We are too good, and that's why we are in this mess. I say that the Niger Delta region is relatively peaceful after the Nigerian government granted amnesty to militants and appointed their leaders, adding that the same method must be applied to bandits currently ravaging the country. Gumi noted that the Nigerian military has been hard on bandits with the approach it uses to win the war against banditry in the northern part of the country. That is nonsense. Nonsense. A terrorist talking. So, we must continue. I don't want to continue reading other news headlines. You see how the killing, Nigerian military can't probe Okoma killing objectively because of very important personnel involved, DSS. reading other news headline, you see, you see how the killing, Nigerian military can't prove Okoma killing objectively because of very important personnel involved, DSS, killers of military, those that they know what they are doing. How can you say that a military personnel, they came for peacekeeping in a community? What is the police doing? Peacekeeping, are they war? Are they fighting war? Nigeria is a farce, honestly speaking. And the people they killed, the innocent girls, men and women, babies, they slaughter. They don't talk about them. And you say that this is a country? You say that this is a country? We must continue what we are doing. Now, I will go into just few minutes break because I don't want to take long time to open the line. Today, I want to make it I want to make it this thing, an interactive session whereby people will talk. I want people to talk about what happened day before yesterday in the court. What is your observation? What is your thought or your advice on what happened? That is what I want us to discuss. You understand me? Because we see, we saw how Ejimako is shielding for criminals not to be mentioned. In short, I'm telling you honestly, this struggle, let me tell you, we have to protect this struggle. We should protect this struggle. It doesn't matter what happens. This struggle is above one person. What the Kanu siblings are doing is despicable. It's despicable. But I will not comment much. I want to hear from people, please. I want to hear from people. I want to hear from our people. Therefore, as I said, I will go into few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the line so that people will start calling. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
I want you to address the situation of insecurity in the southeast, which is Biafra, and the activities of so-called autopilots and their bugs.
Well, if it was insecurity in the southeast, only ọbụla na-ebe abụ nwa Chineke na-efoli ife na-emenụ kwesịrị inwe ebe mmiri si aba n'obi ụgbaka, because ihe niile efere ife abụ ọkwa the same thing, blackmailing. IPOB nwere ndị IPOB nọchiri ụzọ, ọ nwere ndị Nnamdi Kanu nọchiri ụzọ. Because of ụzọ ahụ ọ nọchiri vala fa agaghị abatanwu bịa yuzo IPOB eme ife a chọrọ ime. Because of that, they have to raise somebody from somewhere to blackmail the name of Nnamdi Kanu, to blackmail the name of IPOB and ESL, so that everybody can go Nnamdi Kanu la issue basara Biafra ndị mana asịghị mba onye ala igbu ndị mmadụ. Ikwu ESL asịghị mba ọ bụrụ na etu ala ESL na-egbu ndị mmadụ, IPOB la achọghị ya, of which no maybe go to many places have committed this crime. If I nekwu na ebidogo mebe already, if batala ihe ala be nna m, ka were ihe ala be nna m example, ọ nwere ndị ga-abịa ikwutere ha okwu IPOB, ha sịrị nke kọrọ gaba na Biafra abịabeghị abịa, IPOB ele egbu ndebe anyị. Biafra abịazie, that means onwe ụzọ ya ga-afọ ile emekwana ka ha mata na ọ bụrụ IPOB na-eme this thing. Ihe a bụ impersonators sponsored by the politicians. Before this in a particular governor of the Southeast made a statement that they will create another IPOB inside IPOB. So why can you people get surprised? Our people when they want to go see how question we feel them. The criminals in the their leader. Because as we go the file outside the IPOB. How were their leader? And everybody want their leader, the criminal in Finland. Oh, but I'm on your boy, you did for mine. Everybody but under responsible APC government responsible. Everybody knows. His colleagues here are involved in some political parties in Nigeria here. I don't want to be calling names. But people who knows where what is happening in our place is coming from. They know very well. If you can be able to be keeping your records, anytime our leader with a case, that animal and must do one or two things to demoralize the mind of the judge and those that can plead in his favor for his release. And when they're committing these crimes, you see them using ESN as ID, using IPOB as ID, using Nnamdi Kanu as their leader, but they have their leader. One thing, about the Kubo too much because on your might be for a minute in mind. But if they go or found one go from beginning can go. Ali Bogeri Bohanchali left from A to Z. But if I have metra, because the guy won't not free. The worst mistake you can make is to back here. Do you understand? Not in the name of Biafra, not in the name of anything. Don't kill an Igbo person. Okay. It's a sacrilege.
Okay. I want you to address this.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 21st day of March 2024. Therefore, as I said, our lines are now open. I want people to call, please, and give us their take, their observation, their suggestion, their thoughts about what happened on 26, please. Let us do this, because I want people to talk. We need to talk out. You understand me? We need to speak out. And I want people, each person to speak with maximum of 4 minutes, please. Maximum of 4 minutes. So that I can accommodate other callers, please. Are you hearing me? Now, our direct line, as usual, is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. That is our direct line. Our WhatsApp and Signal number is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Please, I want people to call and speak for a maximum of 4 minutes, please. Give us your view, what you think about what happened on the so-called cut-outing of our leader. I have a first caller that has been there already. The first caller, let me please, just 1 second. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Mazi Jonathan, good evening, sir.
There were.
Yes, sir. Anyway, I went much. I got to make 4 minutes. Not just a simple observation. So, you see now the court date has come and gone, and then at least all eyes was in that court on that date. You see, in my things name for there's always a written name. More like he will name. You know, when that time comes, you cannot stop that thing from happening. It's all the very well that I'm not when you go out became more. But the plan was just the simple speech Nnamdi Kanu make yesterday. If you go on Twitter, that's X yesterday. Everybody, Father Nnamdi Kanu was on top. That's to tell you they've been lying to him. Even when he look into the eyes of the judge, yeah, whereas IPO, we all are naming on in the name of Biafra and this thing. But came man that when you were criminal, that person should be treated as such. Now, all those times, the what they call it, the soldiers and the military have to have boss for this camp, have boss to go and have boss. Now, just that 10 minutes, this is Nnamdi Kanu has made, oh my God, all the gold years that IPOB and Biafrans are innocent. What the shit is in there? And it also the key there. When that interview was going on, somebody mentioned Ekperima. When he mentioned Ekperima, and then the other guy that called himself a lawyer, Okachamara, he said no. And again, there's also another observation. If you watch closely, when the guy was saying, so you have I can't remember a lawyer, don't say no more, don't say no more. And then somebody wanted to ask a question. Let me know that this guy, what's his name, the lawyer, so what they did was, they talked about Ekperima, he rebuked it. Then after the court, he went here for a AIP. That same person, I want to put what happened question again about Ekperima. About Ekperima. He was short of words. He didn't want to talk about it. That is to tell you, no way he will come on names. Like let's say that they could protect this Biafra jealously. This man is not supposed to be even not close to Martin Nnamdi. I'm saying I have to say that. He's not supposed. How he jumps from Amamu to Tile, I still don't have Amamu to Tile, the real lawyers, Jopo and Ezekome. Who's just lawyer with the, whatever he calls himself, the legal counsel of Nnamdi Kanu. How it happened, I cannot tell. This man is a very, very dangerous person. I have to tell the truth. He is only at the very weekend. Only it's a very wicked man. Every single one, and even when Biafra finally come, I can like what man can say earlier. Now I can make so many people I can make that DNA test because we have to know what I'm or para. You know, here Biafra full evil man because the kind of attitude that left from you name may free education now. You are bringing a man that has been discharged and acquitted. Get cannot a bail on what condition? What is your plan? What is the plan of Ejimako defending Ekperima? There is something behind there. The DOS have to look into it. That man is a very dangerous person. He is very dangerous and delicate. There is something on which we do not know. But that thing he was dodging in the court. Now this one now they ask him, he was sort of words. Why is he not talking about Ekperima? And then he wants you to take Ekperima. Only our price, only our snake. Mazi, Jonathan, that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Mazi, before you go, I want to ask something. I want to get also maybe a reply from you. Like, for example, you know, we in Biafra land, our land is being marginalized. Nigerian government is destroying our land. No federal government, presence, if not only the military barracks everywhere. Now, if the Nigerian government is organizing all these criminalities, that one is for sure. If as a government that wants us to run away from our land, that our land will be a desolate place, if they know that the solution to restoring all these things, goodies, is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you think that they can do it? I want you to just answer, the way you think. Do you think that they can do it?
Of course they cannot do it. That is very obvious. They cannot do it, of course. They cannot do it. No, they will not.
Okay, so that is also, we need to be thinking in different ways. Because when they know that this man will come out in order to put everywhere at peace, things will start moving, or no criminality as before, and they will not do it. that is it. So you see the situation we are confronted with. That is the reality, because Nigeria is a government.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your candid answer. Ndewo.
Yes, sir.
Ndewo. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay, hello, Chazedia.
Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Good evening, Mazi Jonathan.
Ndewo Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Welcome to the Mazi. I make a look now. I don't know now. Our head of state and the DOS and make a look.
Introduce if possible.
Okay, sorry. My name is Chibeze Agim Joseph. I'm calling from Moscow, Russia.
Oh, no.
Na-ekelekwe ndị n'ime ọhịa anyị na-arụrụ anyị ọrụ, ndị na-eprotektikwa our farmland. Ọ ga-adịrịra ha mma, enweghị ga-eme. Ihe m chọrọ ime observe, enwere militants m mụrụ observe. Number one observation mọwụ. Kamgbe ndị lawyer, ama m na our leader enwe case again. Case ya agwụla. Ihe niile ha mere nga ahụ. Hello. Ihe niile ha mere nga ahụ ha bụ egwuregwu. Ihe ma our leader enwe case. Court, appeal court, I stand there. Acquitted, discharged and acquitted, I stand there. But enwe him now waterbe. Kamgbe she emege this case almost 1 year and before any that verdict. Enwe media, oduru media hụrụ ka emere last day. Anyị ahụ ya kamgbe ndị ji the case, ndị ji the main case. Ịma na otu nọ na anyị na-ekwesịghị ibu mmadụ ebubo, bet ama m na ndị Igbo anyị wawo ha na-eche echiche. Ihe m chọrọ ka onye ọbụla enyi Igbo, onye Biafra ọbụla ya chee echiche. Si kamgbe Nnamdi Kanu na court with this people, a na-achụ ndị media n'ụkwụ. Kamgbe
you are very smart in what you are thinking. I'm telling you. Biafrans are intelligent. Let me say something here. On my own view, because what you say, I was also surprised. But there is something. Nigeria is a country. For
sure.
They have a capacity, unlimited capability in dealing with issues. You understand me? So now, what they did, they just gave a small leverage to this in order to validate the criminal lawyer that hijacked this issue. For people to say, for him to come out and use it with Nnamdi Kanu's siblings.
100%.
You see, since all this Jimofo, they are there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not been given any opportunity to talk. Now we are in charge, and look at how he spoke freely. They want to validate criminality in with all these people. They want to validate it, and our people are highly sentimental people. People are not reasoning beyond more to see far more than what happened to understand the issues. But here on radio, Mazi, thank you very much for raising this up. You are smart. Go on, Mazi.
The greatest mistake our leader
Of course. Mazi, I am 100% with you. Even, let me tell you, now, that is the thing. The greatest mistake. People even go and hag and watch it. Even our leader will be watching his step, because that is our eyes are now open. Any misstep, we detect it.
For sure.
Do you see people every
our leader mepere akụziri anyị ka ahụ enwezi ọzọ. Another thing ọzọ nchọ ikwu ihe mere na court case ile anya mgbe our leader kwugo ụka iwe ọcha na agwagaghị eziokwu agwagaghị eziokwu na ihe emege mgbe our leader kwugo ụka ịma people ga-ele ụka our leader kwu elega m ụka our leader kwu ihe nnegewu faces of people. That woman, enwere one woman stand there ya ọcha onye ahụ aka ya adị ọcha nwaanyị meme aka ya adị ọcha ka onye nọ n'azụ onye ọbụla mana onye achọ m ịkpọ mmadụ achọ m ameghị mmadụ accuse onye ọbụla ma onye ọrụ and iwe ọcha this man na keji this case na-agbagharịga ihe niile ọkwa mana o mere interview o mere about mgbe discharge Nnamdi Kanu ọ ya ka a na-akpụ ya bụ eme interview na court discharge Nnamdi ihe discharge and acquitted ọ bịa eme interview ya ahụ after emecha that case after the case mecha elekwana ka o ji agaba ịchọ bail onye ọgakwara school lawyer ayawu lawyer but anyị nwekwara common sense. How can court you onwe ya see all standard on that ihe a court 2022 ka m kwugo o mere interview after that day akpọrọ ya interview na channel television you onwe ya onye agaga court na that barrister na wait ma akọjọ ọnụ ya kwuo no stand elepụrụ ka ọ bịara akpọ ashimekwa our leader as about bail the ihe eji our leader emege just na-eji and the worst thing happened after he had culture our leader stand on same thing IPOP. We watch any no IPOP. Who are our 4 cardinal things? IPOP. You need happen. If we watch a walker, you can say I'm disappointed on you people. You want to show walker, but they get some doka. Oka Richard, a pair. When they walk a push you on no car. When they walk a bush because of when they walk a bush you on no car. When you are me back from Ugroga, Mazi, Oga Diama, Oga Diama. Anya mepe wanya mepe.
No more closing. Anya very wide. Anya una name we read meanings. That's it. There were Mazi. Thank you very much. Almost a Biafra. Caller on signal. Mazi Biafra child, please continue holding on. This person has been there for 12 minutes. Caller on signal. Can you hear me, Mazi? Please go on.
I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan.
There we Mazi.
Udo Drege Mazi. My name is Mazi Fine. Mazi Fine calling from his location. Mazi Jonathan, may God bless you. I greet our HODs. Mazi, permit me to say that not only our leader have opened our eyes, not only to say that is a greatest mistake, permit me to say that also a greatest mistake by establishing our structure called DOS. Mazi, take it from me like this. Because I could remember during the era of Ojukwu, this kind of structure which we have in the IPOB never been in exist, or I might say never been constituted during Ojukwu time. And also during Rafu Wazirike, this kind of leadership is not there in his own time, and that is why he did whatever he like and go away with it. But look at IPOB. You see that we have structure, that nobody can do whatever he likes and go away with it. May God bless our HOD. And also I pray, let them stand in the path of truth. Like our leader says, in our 4 cardinal points, let them know shaky. I'll be always saying this, that we are not looking first of anybody. Biafra is more than us, is more than one person. Biafra or IPOB is no one business. It's collective interest. If anybody is not doing it right, we have to put that person aside and focus to get our freedom. Mazi, what happened in the court today, for yesterday, for my own side, I say that Chukwu Okadiama want to expose this Olukurumbuba. This Olukurumbuba, Chukwu Okadiama is about to expose him. Because we all hear the interview. This air station, granted him. When they was asking him about criminal, he don't want to talk about that because he know. Because they are partner in crime. And that is why I don't want to talk about that. He just want to overshadow and intimidate that journalist. To tell the journalist that he don't have right to ask him about that is here to talk about legal whatever procedure. Mazi, I began to laugh. I said Chukwu Okadiama is going to expose this man. And I've been telling this man, Biafra is more than your family. It's more than whatever you can think of. It's more than this your, I may call it Eliza nurse or lawyer, because you are not a lawyer. You are not qualified. To have your own respect and integrity, you better resign, because I know that you are hearing our voice in this Radio Biafra. That's where we can express our feeling. Resign from this cause, because we can never take it easy with anybody that is want to bring this struggle down. We can never allow the person, because we all have seen that this man is compromised. How can you talking about bail, whereby our leader have been discharged and acquitted, which all the whole people have known? You go back and start Naruraka, claim that you know you want our leader to become a great man, to become what am I going to call it? We can never allow him. We can never allow that thing to happen. And our HOD can never allow that thing to happen. Let this man resign, because he wants to put us in mess. May Chukwu Okadiama bless our leader and bless our HOD. But for that, Biafra will consume you if you don't take time. Biafra will consume you and your family. Resign, honorable, quit from this mess, because we can never allow you to mess us up. Mazi, may God bless you. Thank you, Mazi. We are watching him. We are watching him.
Of course.
Thank you.
There were. I am happy that the comments so far from our people, you know, that Biafrans are at alert. That is why, you know, we have to kill sentiment. We need to go to the, we are restoring a nation. Are you hearing me? So we have to be at alert. You know, I used to, why Nigeria why Nigeria is a mess, a quagmire, because the people there are not at alert. They are not alive. You understand? But the worst thing or the mistake that is made is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu waking us up. We are in our watch, you see, shining everywhere. That is the reality. I am telling you. And this struggle must continue. It doesn't matter what. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line, thanks for waiting. Please go on.
Mazi, you mean me? Okay.
As a Biafra child, please continue holding on. Everyone, you know, na direct line. After him is you, please.
Hello.
Go on, call on direct line. Go on. Call on direct line. Please go on. I'm Mazi Mechi from Para Canada, Kamsiabo. Thank you so much.
Nnamdi Kanu has done a lot of work by waking all of us up, just like one of the previous callers said. Mazi, apart from being alert, we are all awake and alert. Apart from being alert, we need to take some steps to avoid continuous lamentation and continuous complaining. Now, it is very clear through the language has who is and who is trying to the issue by what were displayed. I allow Jimakanko. Mazi, what I'm trying to say, Bo, at the beginning of your statement, you reiterated the stand of the leadership on the discharge and acquitted judgment. That is where the leadership stand or stood. Now, Mazi, in as much as the leadership is standing on that judgment, I don't want all of us to make a mistake of she don't look. We just sit down and be looking why things are going bad. Mazi Aloy Ejimako and some siblings of iniquity, they managed to blackmail Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Professor Zokome out of the way for whatever reason, for whatever purpose they want to achieve. Now, we cannot just sit down as a struggle, as a group, and allow things to go bad. Nnamdi Kanu is not there because of his family. Nnamdi Kanu is being incarcerated and punished because of indigenous people of Biafra. He represents a group. And Mazi Aloy Ejimako is not IPOB lawyer. Why don't the leadership take the step forward, even if they don't want Ozekome and Ejiofor, get another competent lawyer to make sure that things will not go bad? Because if we continue to sit down and look, Ejimako they make the honey, they will nail Nnamdi Kanu and jail him, and all we will come here to do is to lament every day. I begin to agree with some media warriors that nothing is perfect anyway. The legal arm of Biafran struggle, some loopholes in the legal arm. The team that is handling legal aspect of this struggle, they're supposed to sit up. Because we can't just sit down and be looking Aloy Ejimako messing us up. If you touch him, he will say he's not IPOB lawyer. He is Nnamdi Kanu special counsel. And he's messing all of us up. He came on AIT and could not distinguish between people who are committing crime in Igbo land and Nnamdi Kanu's vision. Immediately they started going towards that direction. The man Ebidona dodge that he didn't come to defend Simon Eba. So Mazi, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say, Bo, let the leadership take action before things go bad. Yes, we stand on the judgment of discharged and acquitted, but we also have to take some legal steps to correct this shambolic thing before things go bad. Because that is just what I want to suggest.
There were. Remember that whatever you are talking, the leadership is listening. I'm assuring you. And they are not folding arms. I'm telling you honestly. Mazi Biafran child, can you hear me? Thank you for holding on. Udo Drege Mwachideke. Ndewo Mazi. Ndewo.
Chinedu, I greet you so much. I thank you very much for your wonderful work. Mazi, I would like to also ask you a question. A lot of people are saying that we shouldn't talk about the evil that is going on, that we should stay mute till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out and then he will settle the issue. Now, before I will go further, Mazi, I want to ask you a question. Should we keep mute till Onyendu come out, or we should start, we should continue doing what we are doing till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out? That is the question I want to ask you before I continue.
Why
Correct. 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 You know why I ask you this question? Because a lot of people are saying this, and I keep on telling people, you see, our people should join hands together and support ESN. They should support Eastern Security Network. This is only what we have. You know, our people like to lament. And when you tell them to support those that are fighting, that are defending our territory, our farmland, our bushes against the foreign invaders, our people will think that I am urging our people. We are on Radio Biafra. I am urging our millionaires, our billionaires to support Eastern Security Network. Before I go further to what happened in a court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi, our eyes have opened. You know, we are here to connect the dot always. And I want our people to understand this. A lot of people are telling the leadership to take step. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decide to choose anybody, you know, there is nothing we can do about it, but we will keep on letting people understand. That is why you see most of the time that Mazi Sanwo will come out, he will let our people understand we are not in support of this. But you can never stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to choose who he feel like. But that is why we will keep on talking about it, letting the world to know when anything happens, don't blame the leadership. This is exactly what happened during the time the rendition of Mazi. They kidnapped him from Kenya. They laid the whole allegation on the leadership. That is why people have to listen to Radio Biafra and always listen to Mazi Sanwo and the head of Directorate of State. Whenever we are involved in something, then we come out and tell the world we are involved. For you to be telling the leadership to go and take action, when the leader himself said that this is the person, we know there is a lot of lies, deceit, and propaganda that is going on. There is no two ways about it, and nobody can ever dispute it. There is a lot of lies they have told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But what are you going to do? He have said that this is the people that he wants. So let us keep on, you know, debunking the lies and the evil that is going on. We know today is only Aloy Ejimako and Co are those people that are seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How are you going to get this man convinced that, even though to the extent that no people again, they have went to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that IPOB and leadership, which is Mazi Chinedu, have been taking over his position. You know, that is the lies that they are feeding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every day. We are all human. We know that mistake will happen, but that is the reason why we are doing what we are doing, to continue debunking all these lies. And now I want to ask Aloy Ejimako a question, and the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, before they were saying that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the reason why they never released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Jonathan, this is the second court Aloy Ejimako is taking in, because he is the one in charge according to him. This is the second court. He never released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same, you know, come another court date, postponed. So what is the difference? You know, we have been saying the problem of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a political solution. The people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is beyond what we can see. It's not only even Nigeria. There is a lot of people, some Europeans, that they are beneficiary of our resources. Do you think that they are going to let us go just like that? And they know that the man they are holding is the man that, you know, people are listening to. So do you people think that they will just free him just like that? And again, we have to also connect the dot between Meme and the Benjamin Omadbu. That is the reason why they couldn't allow Benjamin to get into the court. Because I believe that if Mazi Benjamin Omadbu were inside the court, he will shun all of them to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to speak. If you see what our lawyer Ejimako was saying in the court, he don't want to go to Simon Eber. That to show you that these people, they are working together. These people, they are doing all these things together. Even though after the court, a lot of people have said it here, he went to AIT. He can't even condemn the criminality that these people are doing in our land. He couldn't. So if you watch also the video of Mazi Benjamin Madubu, when Mazi Benjamin Madubu, you know, some of our people, they are hero worshippers. Some of our people, they are just coming to court because of their political ambition. Probably their next election is coming. They will tell you, they will use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out there and begin to, campaign. If you ask them, they will tell you, I'm one of them that we are in court. Can't you see me? I was with their family there. I was speaking against Nigeria because of their political ambition. You see how Benjamin Madibu were asking his brother, Meme, did our leader said that we have government in exile? Nobody answered so. He did not answer it. He still asked him, did our leader said that we have prime minister? No. Meme was saying, instead of the guy also to condemn, Mazi, these people are Mazi. What we are fighting different phases of war. Mazi, this thing is so deep. I'm telling you. I'm not saying that these people don't want their brother to come out, but Mazi, the game that these people are playing is a very, very dirty game. And because our eyes have opened, we can be able to detect everything. And I want them to know that we are not going to stop till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. Mazi, thank you very much for giving me this time. Continue to bless you.
As for me, you say whether you are not saying that they want their brother, they don't want their brother to come out. But me, I will say otherwise. They don't want him to come out for reason best known to them. I am telling you. Once it comes to political issue, interest, people can be deadly, eh? Let me tell you, people can be deadly. As Mazi said, it's very deep. It's very deep. But Biafrans are wise people, and we will be decoding. We will be decoding. Let me pick this. Callers, please wait. Hold on. Callers on WhatsApp and Signal. I will come to you. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line.
Mazi, good evening, sir.
Ndewo Mazi. Ndewo Wada Biko.
Good evening.
Ndewo Wada Go. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Ndewo.
Obi adịrọ ihe na-emekịta maka onwe news nụrụ na Radio Nigeria 3 days ago na onye nju amaghị mejere court ma ọ na-eje court na ọ na-akọwa na obi na-egbu ya mgbu na okwu ya na-aza na anaghị ekwe ka afọ ya ma afọ ndị nke ya ma ọ bụ lọya
Nwada, ị na-ege ihe anyị na-ekwu. Nwada, ị na-ege Radio Biafra, ị na-ege ihe anyị na-ekwu.
Ịmara kemgbe ahụ m gbachara gị nnọọ na Radio Biafra anyị na-ekwu sita redio anyị ahụ ekwu wee nkwesị isi na nbido redio ọ na-ekwu mbọsị onye dat na ọ na-ekwu n'ime ime ọ dịrị ọkiri ya.
Okay, hapụga ihe Radio Nigeria na-ekwu biko. Ị na-igba mbọ na otu ọhụụ na o si ede ị na-ege Radio Biafra. Oya the thing, please.
Since ana m akpọta gị nnọọ ka m gwa na awa redio adịrị ekwu.
Ke side ebe nọ.
Nnewi North. Amish precisely.
Okay.
So na achọrọ m nnọọ ka the authority nebala anya na this Nnewi North. Because ama mo sabotage na sabotage our Radio Biafra here with the politicians. Because when you get another thing na Radio Biafra maybe. Okay, when onye ọbụla report the Biafra land coordinator no report here. Okay, people report ha and it's a lot here. So no information I may with that all at all. And you might Radio Biafra na ha na-ekwu maybe that's an honey, who have on and make. I made the video 24 hours. At times, maybe that's like a honey, we look at us, I think that's disconnect. Especially, Mazi Ompanora or DOS. So, I make it for years now. I
know to go. Don't worry. It's noted. I know to go. Okay. I know to go.
And another thing that we may be another thing. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, try. So I'm going to put it on one no. Or no, when you hear the key for the needs of our leader. That is, he made sacrifice. Each one. Yeah, he made each one more. Here when we can only of waiting to send you Hamadike. When we kill it, not actually. I'm over recording. This is 3 years now. Another Passover. I'm not happy.
There were. I want you to happy. The sacrifice I name when here I name. Oh yeah, all the thing. There were. Oh yeah, the sacrifice. And when another spirit gaga Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh reality kind of face. Oh yeah, where's your kununime? So we must continue. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Mazi Chidebere. Can you hear me? Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go on, please. Go on. There we go on.
Biafra and lovers of freedom, they will. Mazi, and we must continue. You know, we are doing the sacrifice here. Every day we come up here to speak, it's a sacrifice. And we must walk like human. Mazi, the issue at hand concerning our leaders' court case day before yesterday, Mazi. You know. But I will say one thing. The thing I derive from what happened that day before yesterday around the whole issue surrounding our leader, one, that is an opportunity for so many things to be exposed. You know, the exposition was so enormous, and when yesterday I was talking him yesterday, morning I was him yesterday. I said, Biafra, so one people. You know, because if you look at even what is happening there, our leader at a point was the one now defending himself, telling Bintanyako that there is no how he can stand trial without his rights being protected. He was even the one suggesting to Bintanyako that he can take even if his house arrest. When Bintanyako denied the bail application, our leader was furious. Our leader never spoke like this in court when Ejiofor and Ozokome was handling the case. And the exposition was so good. That is why I trust and I follow this leadership. You know, because they are not selfish people. They give people platform to operate. Not that they are not understanding what is happening or they are not flowing up with events. How am I to understand that this struggle is not just for the family, IPOB? If there are so much concerned Biafrans than even the ones that are in the struggle under the family, there are people who are out there who are much interested in the struggle. Because if you look at the event trending, people are not happy. Even this our brother, this human rights writers of what is it called, Huriwa, they are condemning the exclusion or the sidelining of Barrister Ejiofor and Mike Ezokeme from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. And what is it called? This Kingsley, you know, being the most dangerous human being I have ever seen in my life, Kanu is the evil that every Biafra must be aware of. It's a threat to Biafra, not only to his brother, but to Biafra, because he is the birth. He's the one that gives birth to Aloy Ejimako. He's the one that gives birth to San Agabi that later ran away. These people, they have a plan to promote all the people that has what it takes to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and put people who are nobody, who cannot stand. Do you know what it means to stand in the zoo and fight for a release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Ifeanyi Ejiofor house was raided. His family, a house was burnt. His PA was killed in a car. This is a man that sacrificed, and what these people do was to use lies and propaganda to tarnish the image of this man. But I understand our leader's action on that day for his inside that courtroom, because in his own word he said, what that means I don't know, but I know that whatever that prompts him to use that particular statement means that he is not happy with what he was seeing around him. All those lies that have been told, even the desperation of Aloy Ejimako being the hatchet man they are using, even his desperation has risen to the consciousness of everybody that now the critics, even people who are not even in the struggle, are now realizing, connecting the dots. This is why Kanu today was in his Twitter space countering what they tweeted, what the tweet they made concerning the removal of Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He was countering it that those people, Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekomese has been sacked. That's the case. So he wants to hand over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu squarely to Nigerian government and leave him there and run away, so that everybody will see that our leader. Mazi, this is why we in the struggle, we are not moving an inch backward. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why we are together here. But if for the betrayer and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being in the hand of the dangerous people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hand of the worst enemy our people can think of as it stands today. And this is why I implore the leadership. They know it all. They know things we don't know here, but we bring the information. They should work to make sure they secure our leader. The safety of our leader is paramount to us as people who are fighting this Biafra. It's for Nigeria government to stop this restoration of Biafra. They can't even dream of it. It's a wishful thinking. And lastly, before I drop, one other thing is the encouragement, because our leader in his word told us the four cardinal points that this movement is autopine on. And those principles are, we must be fearless before our enemy. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. And be good to people, help the needy. And we must be of good character so that Okike may love us. This is what has been keeping him. Watching our leader speak, he didn't speak like somebody who has been incarcerated, even with the wounds and everything, the sickness. But he spoke like a man. What of me outside who is eating, who is moving freely? So it's an encouragement to every one of us. We must begin to know that what we are fighting for, we should not underrate Nigerian government. This is a force that is recognized in the world in terms of doing evil, not in terms of development or bringing any betterment to the people, no, but in terms of self-destruction. So they are using their own evil against our own light. But at the end of the day, if we must remain resolute, our light must overshadow their darkness. And our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, must be released. Mazi, on our peak court we stand.
There were. Thank you very much, Mazi. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, one of our professors. My name remains Mazi HAUSA-SERVICE. I'm calling from blessed land of Biafra. Biafra is our religion. On this Harrow platform is where we worship. Ezechukwu is our God. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ahmadike, one of Biafra land. The only man who stands for me to be free. The only man who choose death for me to be free. Why can't we? Why can't I praising the savior of my time? Great Biafrans, Udo Chukwu Madorundi Homan na dem man di na ekweziokwu all the time. Ndị mfuru eziokwu stand on the truth. On that I see Udo Chukwu Madara ha. Mazi, all the Biafrans that speak this evening, we all speak. speaking the same thing because anya anyị na-ekezi gbaa anyị na-afụzi ihe anyị na-afụzi ma nke ọjọọ ma nke ọma ị na-emelụ ụlọ aka anyị na-afụ gị. I think that you want to use name of IPOB to get something from the zoological. We will tell you that the blood that shedding in Biafra land because of our freedom can never allow you to gain that things you want to gain. Our leader said something, 3, 4 something, and he remained like that. But all these maludas call themselves royals, money mongers, people who want to get some certain things from zoological that did not understand how we stand. We are Biafrans. We speak the truth all the time. You see what's happening day before yesterday? The same thing that happening in Kenya. That is the same thing. Because since 2015, Ifeanyi Ejiofor was defeating Nigerian hands down, releasing IPOB in thousands. Nobody have come out and said anything or trying to. But only what they are doing is trying to kill him, try to blackmail him, but they don't know that Nnamdi Kanu have already done his best by waking us up. We are reasoning now. So till today, what the Aroye Ejimako wanted to say or talk in the court or challenge the zoo now have this our honorable barrister Ejiofor have never said, have never done. They want to tell us that Nnamdi Kanu is owned by Kanu. Let him hear us very well. Nnamdi Kanu, owned by indigenous people of Biafra, is not about to Kanu again. Nnamdi Kanu pick us where we are sleeping and tell us to come out and fight for this freedom. Anybody who are trying to tell us that this is my brother, this is my this is my that, and you need a warning because everybody defeated Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu have defeated Nigeria all angle, and Aloy Ejimako and Kanu wanted to hand Nnamdi Kanu over to Nigeria. It cannot happen. These people know what they are doing. They wanted to hold Nnamdi Kanu for Nigeria because Nigeria have never held Nnamdi Kanu before. All these people wanted to destroy everything Ifeanyi have done. They want to destroy it. Look at our leader answering the question. Why he have men? Why he have men who are representing him? What a shame. What a shame. These people have already insulted IPOB and our great leader. They will pay for that because I don't see the reason why our people so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Nabani Amaroya discharged and acquitted that Nigeria should pay him so amount, and the Nigeria must come on the radio on live television and apologize for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this man trying the way they are holding our leader, pushing our leader to Kenya and call Nigerian DSS to come and kidnap him. That think we forget and turn around to starting accusing our DOS. They think that we don't know. Let them not push us. Aloy Ejimako should respect himself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, owned by great IPOB. Is our leader. Whatever they are doing there now does not concern us. But as far as Hanchol, you will Nnamdi Kanu, helping Nigeria to defeat him. No, Nnamdi Kanu stand like Iloko. Nobody will do that. Nobody. Nobody. Onye ọbụla mmakwara lawyer Ejimako to warn him. He's pushing us. He's pushing us. Great Biafran cannot overlook this kind of thing. We have warned this man. We have warned this man so many times to stay away from us. If you don't want to speak the truth and stand on the truth, let him leave us alone. Nnamdi Kanu is not his friend. He's our leader. He wake us up. And now we have waking up. He wanted to put shame on us. Please, anybody who know this man, go and warn him. Go and warn him. Anya diye bukwe mmadi. Aka anyị dukwa ụcha. Our hands are clean. Yeah, na trouble against. We are not against anybody. We are not against anybody. We have been die enough. And this man wanted to imprison our leader just like that. No. How can somebody telling us that he's confused in the court? That one is he a human being? That is so you are confused. Confused about what? You stand like a man and talk to them. Let you stand like a man, challenging Nigeria. If you say you wanted to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these people wanted to throw us in the mud. They wanted to hand it over to Nigeria just like that. After since we started since 2012. Now Lord Ejimako wanted to destroy everything. Onyobana won kwa this man. Even the weapon of Fuma, Yaja watching Madden Kitty because after our leader will come out and say this. Because we have died enough. This man respect himself. Please, great Biafrans, support ESN, remove fear from your eyes. We must get Biafra. We must restore our Biafra. Elohim bless you. You are a good man. Continue.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Welcome to the program.
I can hear you, Mazi. Can you hear me?
There were Mazi, you go.
Thank you very much, my big brother Mazi Jonathan. I salute you for the good job that you are doing. I continue to give you good health. All you do, Mendem will be hard to continue to empower you. The DOS, HODOS, and all the help inspire officers and the Biafra at large. Mazi, I remain your brother will go call you from my location at the moment. I want to tell Biafra something. The reason why we are gathering here is not because that we are happy. We are not happy. But this is the only place Nnamdi said to us.
Mazi, go on now.
Here in this radio Biafra is gospel. Sorry, Mazi, are you talking to me?
Yeah, continue. I thought you had a pause before.
Yeah. So, I want everybody to take in time, go back and listen to what Nnamdi said in that video. Now, look at the panic in his siblings. Just look at the panic of my wife. Look at the panic of Fireboy himself. Look at the panic of some lawyers in the court. Apart from the one that was asking this criminal, I call him criminal. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to respect a lawyer Ejimako. I don't know about anybody else. But as far as I'm concerned, you knew that for you to come out and start blackmailing other lawyers, you start blackmailing them just because you want to be in the front allow you to I forget here that now what Nnamdi is fighting is for the interest of his people. But allow you to as a lawyer. Yeah, we do blackmail let me tell you first. Until I hear video IPOB without that, and whereby there's if now people got for that, give it IPOB the way they like and go away. Until until IPOB implements that type of course, then these people, what I like my father now, one I don't know is but whereby these people now, they have a bodily, not a bodily, and whereby there's I'm telling you the gospel truth. Because in your here our future. These people have an agenda to wipe us out. But we have the same agenda to wipe them out too. Let me come to Kanu. You see that Kanu have forgotten the people that die in after in the as a compound. Kanu have forgotten those people that died. So that he may live in himself. The conspiracy of Operation Python dance war Kanu. I will keep saying it. He forgotten the people that died in that palace. Now, what was your reason? The reason why you are fighting the lawyers? We want to know what was the reason. And your God have come to tell us here that this thing is 2015. Which means there was an agenda. I will not be. Anybody who tries to deceive me that cannot have an agenda, you're on your own. Even though if my come to tell me I cannot have an agenda, I'll disown her immediately. I know that they have an agenda. You know, he's listening. He knew that they have an agenda. But let me tell him something. So, mother wanted this freedom. The only son, the only daughters, some families have been wiped away, their houses have been burned. This is where my concern is. Our people, some of them, we don't even know where they are. Some of them being thrown acid. It's like I people trying to know those things. Some of these people, their parents have been run away from their compound because they are looking for their children. They are, some people who can't even account of them have forgotten about all these things. So to follow these things. You're feeling all that on Germany. Maybe Igbo politicians have promised earlier, we will guide you. But let me tell him. You see, Kanu should remember that now he himself believes. He played a radio Biafra here. I set it as a record.
The way I want to channel this conversation, not threats. I want this conversation to be about. No, wait, listen, please. Let it be above, constructive observations and analysis and suggestions. It's not threat, please. Let us excuse ourselves from it, so that we understand. I understand where you are, but try to understand what I'm saying. I insist.
Yes, I understand.
So what I put it here so that people will analyze. What do you think? What do you see? What do you not menacing? No. Let us, because the more we analyze, the more people understand. Is very beneficial than threatening. Now, after your analysis, what you observe is left for the public or the Biafrans to take decisions on some certain issues and the leadership. That is the way I want this thing to be. Please, go on, please, and round up.
Yes, Mazi. I am laying my anger on Mazi Nnamdi's nephew. And I will keep laying my anger on them. Go and look at Onyendu. Mazi Nnamdi the Look at his anger. They are even there is a Maxwell. Go and look at his body. Go and look at the type of eyes on this criminal, this Bofumu or Allah Ijimako. Go and look at the guy. When the guy wants to explain something to Mazi Nnamdi, the guy look at the eyes on there. We are not there. We are going. When we see you, we know what we are. I know what you can able to do. It was born inside us. I don't need to lie to myself. I know that I'm a Tony Ndoashi. Mama, look at it in a court there. They never know that Tony will vibrate the way he vibrated. They never know. Even at the point, my wife was over here. That relation the video hammer. They are trying to come. He never knew the power that he will react the way he reacts. Because he has all that I wanted to put and cable. Yeah, but I like to try to cover something. But I want to be first. At the start now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a lawyer. Go to question at the start, the first, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a lawyer. This is where I am killing the GOS. God to go Kadiama have vindicated people. But let me I told you, let me hear something. Because everybody that who was not better this struggle, no matter what, God has vindicated you people. As far as I'm concerned, by knowing down on Kenya, because God vindicated you people. I still stand on the Mazi Nnamdi chain of command. Whatever this is doing is God until the Mazi for that. I will never disobey his word. This is me. I will never. Because where I am, if my supervisor is the emoji, I don't disobey him. I don't disobey my supervisor. Come on, supervisor. How much more my leader? I will not. But what I'm saying to the US, what are the show moon now? All the people who know about Biafra, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a lawyer. Please tell the distance now who will because Biafra is getting vote one day. I guess who will know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't matter what they say. And when you have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has taught my thought to that. Not everybody must get right from that. Even when you have someone have for that, they taught us nothing to do. Kanu will come and cut you. I love all these things. They will come and told us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is seriously ill. Kanu they will counter you. Now, you can hear it from the horse's mouth himself. Only doing a lot of that. Because he may say from an agenda, but then about their possible, everybody Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So what Kanu?
There were. Thank you very much. We must continue. You know, this is a movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in there because of IPOB. But people that are trying to hijack because it's a Kanu family. This is completely absurd. Completely absurd. That is the idiotic, primitive thinking of some people. The power of the force of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB. Nothing more. Whether you believe it or not, that is the reality. We must continue. You know, as our brothers, callers have been saying, that the worst thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to open our eyes. Now, these are our eyes. We are sleeping. We start using it to watch everybody, including everybody, for any eventuality. That's it. And that is why Biafra must come. Because we are alert. We are not zombies like in Nigeria. I mean, like Nigerians. No. Caller, let me caller on signal. You have been there for 18 minutes. Please go on. Please call us if you are talking. Remember that there are others waiting, so that you make it as brief as possible. Please. Caller on signal. Please go on. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mazi Jonathan.
Ndewo.
Good evening.
Udo drege.
Ndewo. Oga drege na mma. Aha m Okechukwu. I'm calling from a location. In observe na court case our leader. Number one owo. O duru onye ọbụla anya asị he agba n'aka na-eji enyelie. And that's why no smoke without fire. For Barrister Jumako or whoever, and Kanu Kanu nwanne nwoke fine boy with ihe mere na court o mepekwuna ya mara ana ekwugodi ya si emere hike o we mere hike aya na doubt but nke mere na court gbe emeziela anyị aya hụzie exactly ebe agaje o mere ihe mkpụrụ Radio Biafra here kwuo that na iwocha na Bible he gbasara Joseph ererere ụmụnne ererie then our leader ụmụnne gbara ya around mụ ekwuche ike n'obi kem as no smoke without fire for nde isi ọnwụ ịnọ si amaghị shift to Ejiofọ with Mark Ezekome ka nọchie Nigeria government ekweleghị nkwa something Nigeria government are promising heaven and earth si ya ma mo succeed mehe mo chọrọ ime our leader they will give them the agreement emere agaghị enye ya o emere this week is ochie another thing is mekwuo for Kanu na nwanne nwoke fine boy ịdị na-ele nwanne nwoke wu our leader ịdị na-eme ụdị ha obi ngwara n'ọnọdụ wo adịghị happy that now maybe our leader with Otojina fight this freedom maybe along the line the military abiagbuo a lot of people no law and inside that mpahi na maha nwo muwa hụrụ ya n'ọnọdụ ewu owebi we hede si said our leader gakwa na ede ndụ ka ha nwa ji opportunity rekwana resi ndị Nigeria owa obi ngwa gam and owa hebede tinegbaje. Then another thing is mekwuo number 2 or number 3 ihe gbasara our court case na the day our leader abra another thing mere observe there wo our leader with action ya jiri that na adogara hiashi another thing again ha bia were o reverend father or bishop were set area iji were medi obi bia gwa we ya say o ga dem mma that God will take control, that God will see those that doing evil. Iji will remedy our leader obi. Okwesi hede like that. When they chose out more there, then ndezu may allow media abatana court. Okwa another open eye and advantage to us. Because as the media now abata idea, agra haju for our leader ajuju. And the our leader biakwe ni lokuge. Then one of the media whoever abiakuloku Simon. Then who allege mako whoever kuriaka oguyas no. Osho noya asop podia. I think our leader la shena dear John she and think ya to the court case rega oga matter that something happened. So hey, the reason that you saw Poma the book. Go because all they are called the mepe henile. So that our leader no henile megeni. So okuma wrote that na all the ole kuka ewu no kuka anya that na umunne our leader wo Kanu na one fiber with Ejimako. All the line that na how wunde G ire our leader, resident the government. So I know why they're going to take a light. I got who as a betrayer, who as a saboteur. So who manage to make saboteur, I can make here. Ogwa hens mekuo. Mazi Jonathan. Oga Dregenama.
There wo.
Biafra. Nde wo ni. Oh hey Biafra.
Oh must say Biafra. There wo. There wo. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Call on direct line. Please go on.
Jonathan, can you hear me, sir?
The whole world and I know looking. There wo.
Jonathan, so we Biafrans all over the world. This is the last opportunity. We have luck. We have luck, Jonathan. That the Chukwuki Kadam remembers us again in this generation and gave us our leader, Nnamdi.
and has done the job perfectly. IPOB had cause. We have seen our leader with our eyes, and we have seen the lawyers what is happening. Bear one thing in mind: everything that is hidden must be open. And the Jonathan, the Kwekao the put up the Kasha. I was decided to let the United Nations pay Tinubu and Nigeria government to be on it. That's it. We don't care. And then Jonathan, you can't give you Nigeria and Australia. I've worked 50 years. I have abandoned everything to follow the only in a hotel to go to Gabian. But no back here, I have me hand. God did not cry. Let them not be Kanu in a hotel. How can I hear that we are fearless before our enemies? For 2 minutes, every criminality in Nigeria. That's it. Why not the Chinedu giving us opportunity? And Nigeria that have military, have police, and they are killing. That is that it is this terrorist state that is killing us before the whole world. With their cost, everything. That is 10 occasion car. The state that I can't trade. That side. And then that is also different that I can do for 5 minutes. Before tomorrow morning to go to Kabia and be able to them. They are gone. One side. And
there, woman, say thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp. Let me see. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening, sir. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwu. I'm calling from Italy here. I'm native of Amonda. Amonda is in Abakaliki province, Biafra land. Mazi, I want to my own observation or concerning the last court case concerning our leader. But I will call it a court case because Ifeanyi Jofo and Mark Ezogume have fought everything that we need to hear about our leader case, court case. So this very case right now, I'm seeing as a because I didn't see anything that will make them to bring our leader again. I don't know what they are fighting. I don't know what they are trying to do, but Mazi, what I'm seeing there is just like many times is that same thing that's what is destroying our people, even in our land. You see, Fulani are the one that are controlling it, and they are the one that managing our resources today. It's because of out of jealousy and the greedy towards ourselves. We are the people whereby foreigners can do everything and go scot-free, but within ourselves, out of jealousy, we'll be fighting each other. This side whereby you maybe I don't know what they call, where lion and the zebra and every other animals, maybe antelope will be fighting each other. Then the lion will come there and kill or divorce them and kill and eat everything. That is how I see our people. Like this court case, I see that, Mazi, I want to ask this question. Is this court? Did the IPOB supporting it, or is it for Kanu family case? Because I'm confused, because a lot of our people, all of us, we are, debating on the case and everything. Because
do you listen
for the first time,
do you listen to Radio Biafra, even what I've been saying right from the beginning? Do you listen?
Mazi,
yes,
I'm listening to Radio Biafra even from morning to
now this word is what I don't like. Even in my I'm confused. Which means you want yourself to be confused if you're listening to Radio Biafra. IPOB said officially we are standing on the discharge and acquitted of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Nigeria Peak Court. All these other things they are doing is just shenanigans. That's it. So what is your confusion? What is your confusion?
No, Mazi, the reason, sometimes, I understand what you are, I understand, even watching it in the morning, everybody, I know, even when you are broadcasting, I heard it, but this very issue here right now is something that's getting me confused. Not that I'm confused, but the agenda of the plan of our people, what do they call this fine boy and the rest. Even when Mazi Benjamin was trying to lay our elders that was in that court case that day to understand that yes, our union do have said everything, that anybody that is doing anything that is not, that maybe anything controllated for our own IPOB leadership or IPOB instruction, that the person is criminal. But I see fine boy try to defend and try to bring something different. The reason why I'm saying this is because do you know that in a community, even a king son may be a thief. Maybe as maybe someone that is stealing somebody's things, but the king may not know that yes, his son or his daughter maybe is a thief. You understand? The reason I'm saying this because if this case, the way I'm seeing it, I'm seeing that yes, our leaders don't know anything about what is happening, and it's right time for our the IPOB DOS, DOS to make sure that they will find someone who will tell our leader the right thing, that this what is happening outside, that the man that is trying to see that yes, Alo Ejimako is
let me say something here. Every time, this is exactly just like that's why I asked you, do you listen? Mazi Biafra child that called before, he said something. Every time the DOS should do something, is doing something, should do. There are handicaps, of which, because you cannot say that, look, is Mazi, even Onyendu, accepted what happened, the change of it. Let's tell ourselves the truth. You have the right to say, look, this person I want, I'm okay with you, this and that. What do you want the DOS to do? It's the same thing, the same way, what happened to our leader, they spread the propaganda, the DOS, so we should be smart in our calculations and analysis. We should be smart. That is the thing. What we are in is a struggle of life and death, and it concerns millions of people. There are many personal interests being propagated by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sibling. That is what is going on. For people to understand, not everything is DOS should do. What is DOS? What could they do? If maybe you lie to somebody, and look at Benjamin Madubugu. Did they allow him to enter? The answer is no. So what do you think they can do? Suggest it the way they will do it. The DOS. Suggest.
Mazi.
Yes.
Mazi, thank you so much for and the same that you said. It's like our leader is a prophet, but I'm not all this religion believer that yes, you say somebody is prophet. But what our leader said that can we withstand propaganda, and for him to be in that dungeon, and even to the extent of his health condition, is still there and defending IPOB. I honestly tell you the truth that yes, I know that yes, because our leader knew that even whenever that is have a court case, that you must see a lot of people standing outside and try to, to give him the hope and everything. He know that yes, there's something wrong. But Mazi, I'm sorry to say that the US must do something, which they are doing all they can do. And I so much appreciate them for that. And another thing I want to say, Mazi, you remember when our leader said that so far as we are coming to this radio station every morning and evening, that Biafra must come. That is what I stand for, because Mazi, I can't stay without listening to Radio Biafra. Even in my working place, I'm listening to Radio Biafra, and I'm hearing even whatever. Even I can name names of people that used to call this Radio Biafra. Even 5 o'clock when our brother Mbanale, everybody they used to broadcast. Mazi, what I want to tell you radio presenters, I say may God Almighty guide you guys and give you guys the knowledge to handle this radio station, because Mazi, I want to open the app money work. Undi work on a hand on the because in Kimon Abuka,
we must hold ourselves. We must know how to hold ourselves. What I'm trying to portray here is, the DOS should. Yeah, I want you to suggest the way they have to do it. When the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anything, how about here, dear? And that is the thing. We should do. We are watching. We are at alert, and that is why our alertness will continue making this struggle never to fail. If we become sentimental, this struggle will go down the drain like Masob. The reason why Masob went down the drain because people started using sentiment and they use it past glory. Now, but what is the present? I want people know there are people with Waziriketi today. Biafra is doing Biafra. The others they frustrated and they genuine. Many they frustrated and move out. Know that this man that. So because that alertness was not there by many people. That is what I'm trying to portray. Caller on direct line, please call us on Signal and WhatsApp. Hold on, let me continue. Let me take this call on direct line because they are paying. Please call on direct line, please. Go on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you, Mazi. Good evening from here. This is Amy Chris calling from Italy.
Mazi, Ndewo.
Thank you very much. A lot of people have said a lot of things, and some have said very reasonable things, while others say things that matters also, and things that have their own wish, have their own reasoning. We are here gathering contribution of reasoning and other things, which might enable us to, even our leadership, to even understand more better things. Coming to what happened in the court, I saw that the video they published was, from my own observation, or the cut off. The video was cut off because there's a point our leader now you see. That point, and other things follow up. I cut the video up. Then he learned the video. I only the back the hall or maybe the hall on when you cook. Then before Tom say where was there na 4 cardinal point I will be set up. I am holding button a video just like even I made a video Nigeria movie for Kamana Bani Hotel, Autumn Hotel, just like that. So that point I only could say now I know the other moon all the other things he added up. So which
I put that in the video. So that is my own observation. And the important thing on the one, don't know what no be the money bomb, come now what I hold the person about the and that's not chocolate again. Back up for it, and you can't wait to me when I'm today, and if you know, only do I can on the cook. Only do a boy that I give. So if you could say I had to just that it's all actually the hand after you had to push you in with the force. Which you do that side distract from the thing maybe or you could. And I know there is someone that know that now Walida being as intelligent as he is, I said the chat up all this thing had said, oh, that's the Walida speak here, he speak differently from their own targets. Or not corresponding to what they targeted. And all here they are living back with the letter or the letter. He made that letter open. And that him against the letter, but despite the fact that the letter was an open letter. He didn't write it particularly to a person, but he just made the letter as an open letter. And then they want to ascribe that letter or through that letter that the crime some people now commit to know our leader and then he make it an open letter to general Biafras in general. Even yesterday, I think anybody committing crime in the name of IPOB or do anything, it's not an IPOB. That means in IPOB is where the key lies, in IPOB. And the same thing play also when Madubugo is telling you the member, the junior brother or the sibling of Oyendu, or say that if you are not an IPOB, you are not fighting for Biafra. And that guy, because some people think that they want to go out of this struggle, come on their own, their fight. Yeah? You can't fight alone. This is what we have been saying here every day on daily basis here. United we stand. We will come together. We fight and defeat our enemy. Igahaga alone, thinking that maybe you know 2-3 politicians, they come and brainwash you. Don't worry, they don't know what they're doing. When our leaders started this project of IPOB, all the time, and they have not brought anything, they have not come up with anything, any good idea, even better than the one we are doing. Even in my unit, when I was coordinator, some people came, this idea, there's a way to do it. We ask them to give us the way. They have nothing to give us. So this is what I observed yesterday. But other thing I want to add up is that one of our brothers come from say what DOS should do and other things. I know it's also difficult. Our leader ascribed to these people, sign it for them to, but we can also adjust sound. I'm the issue attach it to this man because this man alone has something behind him or in the mind, then we're on and then we root what you play, which is the only thing I only to make us to be reasonable, think things wise, and not only in the direct way I never before. Once things happen, we digest it and we can fish out where the things are going. So now we begin to fish. We have fished out for a very long time what this man is doing. So even the question they asked in the AIT, he wasn't able to answer the question. Oh no, boy, no, our leader have made it clear that anybody fighting, but he couldn't want to answer that question. That shows that there was something. But he actually how to put it, but let me just put it in this way. I ain't what we do. We can go through her. And the statement she made last time when she speak with you on Radio Biafra, lastly when on Radio Biafra say that my age there's no money then. Actually, I win the $5,000 or $500,000 USA and all those things. I was in pain when I did that word. Do a lack anything as long as IPB is concerned. So we make sure that we and through her we can deliver a better good message. But I'm not saying that I get with you please we can things.
So I think through there, on wiki, on my behalf, Moya Yachokosa, did that Baronian do it. I'm not going to convince would be a dear Peladonia Ganoga, and I think that would be better. Or Chamo Imokwana, they do on a bear now, Manawi Kanga, why I buy, but I'm kept about it too much. When I'm just thanking everybody for your contribution. Everything was fine, but all we say we shouldn't exaggerate. Let us watch and see what happened in a few days. But I think the best way, I got have charges on there. I have this case. There must be a way I could see you switch in no matter what, even internationally. You know, I have to pay. I have to go for this struggle. Come on. I got to wait until the last day. The only thing that can stop me for this struggle will death. But as long as you come, I will go. Any of us like I will be there. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless you.
There were. Thank you. Caller on, let me see. Caller's call is flooding in. Honestly, caller on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on. Can you hear me? Caller on. Unmute yourself, please. Caller on WhatsApp. Unmute yourself. There, Mazi.
Good evening, sir. They were not in our life because now everything that you are saying on this radio is rotating the whole world. Because if you watch even the whole Africa that are waking up, they get all the energy from this radio Biafra. Well done, sir.
Yeah, well.
The only thing I can say for this case of Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, is that even before he created this DOS, he dissolved IPOB many times for years, and he's still creating another one until he got this very DOS. And I'm pleading to the DOS, please, when you are coming on some of like China Sawolo and others, please keep your dealings secret, because the people that we are fighting with, they are also experts, supported by the whole world, because the whole world is enjoying the dividends from the country and actually create. What happened in the court is appalling, because if you see, this kind of thing never happened before. When Barrister Ejiofor and Michael Zogome was handling this case. Because if you watch at that court, the court was scheduled for 2 days, 19th and 20th. But why is it that they left the court open so that they will, because they are aware of everything that they were going to say in the court. Because if you watch all the conversations, meaning that the DSS know everything they are going to talk in that court. Because if you watch the fine boy, he's not with himself. He's afraid. He's afraid with his cabinet members that are there. You know, so waiting for concerning the Kanu and all the people that are following him, he's always supporting anything against Nnamdi Kanu, meaning that these guys' hands are not clean. They have done a lot to us, but we are still standing. They are afraid if Nnamdi Kanu come out. That is why they want to put him in the prison, because if you watch you know that Nnamdi Kanu is a person that you don't want to hear tomorrow. If not, I wanted to do so, but you refuse because you are supposed to achieve something, but you refuse me. That's why he accepts every suggestion they brought to him. And people that are meeting, they are giving him false information. You know that like when Matt Book went there, he brought him a message, and he gave him also a message to give us. And today they refuse him to see him again, meaning that they are plotting something. I thought they said that they want to. I don't know if you have lived in Russia before. It's just happened like what is happening in Russia. If police stop this Uzbekis, stop and ask the driver's license, Instead of giving the driverless license, he will just say, I have 5,000 rubles. The police will say, what kind of 5,000? I asked of document, you say 5,000 rubles. So from there, now the police understand that they don't have the document, so they collect the money. That's what Ejimako is doing in that place. You know, Ejimako is doing the same thing. Because he want to, they say that Nnamdi Kanu have no case again to answer. Then you want to bail him on which crime? That is my own surprise. How can you bail somebody on crime he did not commit? And the judges also are wise people. They deny bail because they don't have any ground to write the bail. What are they going to write on the bail condition? How? In which crime? And then Nnamdi Kanu said it, that he has no case and they can never win him in that court. And that is true. So I am pleading to the DOS, please do your work on the ground. Your work is yielding fruit. Please, I'll give you Boza, 3 Boza. Go ahead. Hide your own thing that you are doing because they are getting the heat. Please, watch Naked Biku. I'm happy here because many people are standing.
There, Mazi. Thank you. We must continue. Remember that we are live on Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE. Coming to you through Radio Biafra London as we are winding down towards the end of the program. I will pick this last caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please go on. There, Mazi.
I want to use this opportunity to greet all Biafrans, especially our brothers and sisters that have been giving their own take on this platform. My name is Mazi for the truck push. I'm calling from my location. Ihe na-eme anyị siri ike, aka ji anyị ji siri ike, mana Chukwu Okike ga-anapụta anyị. Onye mere ọ na-abụ nkwute okwu si na ụkwụ ruo oge ya ọ daa. Ihe niile na-eme n'oge ya, na-eme n'oge, from one thing to another. Ihe mere mbọchị a na court bụ ka anyị wee mụta, Chukwu mere ka ọ dị otu a ka anyị wee mụta ihe. Ihe ndị anyị amarụ and nwere ebe a ga-esi wee egbuo ya. Onye ndị anyị dịka onye ekechiri afọ ojii n'anya. Ya ngwa ya dịtara n'iru ndị na-ahụ ụzọ na-enweghị ihe akpụ n'anya na-esi n'azụ. Onye isi adịghị ebi onye ngwọrọ. Only that na the spirit not in him. Spiritually, mere eji were eze that boy. Ọ ghọtabeghị ihe na-eme, ọ na-aghọtagodi, ọ na-aghọta ihe obere obere. O tiri anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ n'outside. Ọ ga-eji wee mata nke bụ eziokwu. Mana ịma na ebe ọ nọ, onwere ka a ga-esi wee na-sendere maọbụ meseji maọbụ inweta onye ga-ejegbu okwu ga-ezi adara ọsara arụ. Maka ndị ahụ gbara ya obi. Ha maka ihe na-eme, ha ma na onwe anyị bịa na ọ ga-eji aka choose somebody ga-represent ya ma bịa in terms of law, ọ ma law. Otherwise, mana enwere ihe m chọrọ ka anyị mee maka onye kwucha okwu ihe ọ dị ka eme ka ọ gara agara. N'uche nke m, ihe anyị ga na-eme bụ ma onye na-ekpe ekpere ma ọ bụ onye na wisdom first. Maka onye amamihe kọrọ nwere wisdom n'azụ ka esi atọ nkịta. Ịchọ igbu nkịta iji esi n'azụ na ya aka n'olu ịga ya n'iru ọtagharị. And ọ bụrụ na okoro edeghị edewe ka ugbu agụ egbuo okoro, ndị anyị na ha na-emesi ihe abụrụ ihe anyị ga-eta bụrụ ihe pụta na redio anyị nọ nkịta anyị abawa mba na anyị ga-eme ya etu a mee nke a. No, anyị ga-aba n'ime ụlọ ọnwa nwanne anyị nwoke siri esi mgbe gboo na dis platform ọsọ ka anyị baa n'ime ụlọ kpaa nkata.
anyị ga-aba n'ime ụlọ kpaa nkata ụkwara okenye ji ekwu okwu mgbe gboo ọkwa ụkwara okenye ibi ya aghọtaghị ebe ọ na-eje. Maazị Jonathan, ana m etu unu maka ọdịrị oyi na-atụ ezigbo akwụkwọ na-akụziri anyị ihe dịka nwatakịrị nọ na nọziri skuul. Ọtụtụ n'ime anyị anaghị aghọtabeghị ebe a na-eje maka ụzọ ọtụtụ.
Ndewo Mazi, ndewo. Okay, let me pick this caller also. They've been calling. Caller on WhatsApp, please make it as brief as you could. You're the last caller. Go on, please. Caller on WhatsApp. Please go on. Make it as brief.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. My name is Mazi Chijoke. I'm calling from my location. So my observation was I observed somebody came on and the person proved me right because I observed something from that court. I was watching that woman behind our leader. That woman behind our leader was something else. I was like, I made a post on our WhatsApp group, and I said that woman is something else. I remember when we were young, when you commit a crime like this, you and your parents will be asking you, who did this? Then maybe they'll be asking not you, your brother, and you'll be doing eye like touch ndoshi. My father will not find out, hey, come here, you are the one that did it. So the woman was whining eye like a criminal, and I was like, this woman knows something. She knows something. But Mazi, yeah, God, like onye ọrụ nwere ụgwọ. Somebody said that the worst thing he may be Igbo. And this struggle, people have died. I know many people that a friend of mine is missing till today, who happens to be our media, Enugu media, is still missing till today. And somebody where God, and the person don't know that tomorrow the family or whatever will face whatever they have committed. I was watching, and again I was watching Jimako. The way he's doing his eye like a criminal too. I was like, how will somebody on earth make this man he's a family lawyer or he's only see I just pray that Chuko Kabiyama Genyana, and I thank our DOS, our leader our DOS. I believe in DOS. I believe in even when the Berima was before he showed who he is. This man is a saboteur because the ones who hustle said this man is a saboteur, and it happened the way I said it. But I'm making say, one of these days we will rejoice and he will be freed. So that's just my.
Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, please make it brief to the point. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Almost here, babe. There, Mazi.
Jonathan, there were. Mazi also seen it.
Mazi, Gano Niru now, you please.
Well, observe the first day, our leaders. If you check what happened in the court and the audio, and also what happened the Mazi Benjamin with the sibling of Carlo, and also compare it with the show newspaper, television, and they also chat group, you discover that the only two lawyers are innocent inside their place. The two lawyer that is innocent is that the one that is with our leader, that the Aloy trying to convince. He don't want to listen to him. And also that one that is sit down back trying to protect their leader. And the other ones are working with the Aloy. And why did I say such? If you check there is a time when they went to and they released some of our IPOB people that is the zoo, they kidnap. Those are the two lawyers that our original lawyer that sent to go and represent IPOB, and they went and released all those IPOB. Sorry that I am at work because you are hearing some of the news, some of the talking. And what I'm trying to say is, what I observed there is they trying to be protecting our leader against harm because they know that the Aloy can be allowed his talk to attack our leader, even when the media, Nigerian media, are doing some interview, and some can even attack him here. That's why the two lawyer trying to protect our leader, but they, at the same time, are not listening what the Aloy was saying, because if you check very well, Aloy give two times sign to Maswed. That's what I'm looking for his name. Maswed refused to listen what the Aloy was saying, and until the media man talk about Simon Ekpa, and they just stop the man instantly. And our leader says something. What is as he is trying to say? What is are they saying? They just keep silent. They did not remember him again to discuss that issue. And if you check very well, when the man were asking the question to Aloy in that show with TV, he said that our leader talked about only the things that he discussed there, and anything that he did not discuss, he don't have the right to discuss about it. Which is to say, if our leader did not discuss about issue about Ekperima, that is not going to discover about it. But somebody asked the question and he shut the person down. Why did he shut the person down? If he is trying to play a double agent, trying to say that our leader did not talk about the Simon Ekpa in his own discussion, and that one is a discussion for another day. Then another thing I want to say there by what is going there and there about the Kalonta, when the Benjamin confronted him, you see that there are a group of gangsters that he built for him to protecting him, and those people trying to shut Benjamin Madibugo down, and trying to see if they can intimidate him as a strong man, an IPOB man, and he just give them a gap to allow the peace to reign, and at the same time trying to question the man face to face that you are not an IPOB and you don't have the right to discuss issue of the IPOB. Why? He trying to remind us that Kalonta is not part of us. Both his own brothers in German is not part of us. They don't have the right to discuss issue of Biafra. All the whole money that they collected from the people, from the Biafra of the world, they're supposed to bring it back to us. Or else, when the time of Ikwishi is going, we are going to Kwishi and Afono. And another thing I want to say, please, our leader, this is the time for you people give us the rules and regulations or the law to come to go and visit those people in Europe and also America and all this Western world, because we want to go to prison. All hail Biafra. Bye-bye for now.
This is where I'm going to switch up the phone, please. Don't call any longer, please. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, we have all our people have said. We have listened to all our sayings. Biafrans, including the leadership, is aware, because sometimes we need to listen to our people also to speak out. But I want to tell Biafrans this, that Eteroba, Eterazo, Biafra remains our destination. It is not sentimental, please. As you've heard here, the mistake or the highest thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to open our eyes. And we can never be dead bodies again or zombies, never. So, we must protect this struggle with our blood. We must continue in this struggle. It doesn't matter what. These Kanu siblings, Kanu family, that they are trying to profit anyhow. You can see how immediately they gather around and made sure that they secure IPOB fund for themselves. That is the starting point. We must protect this struggle. For me, as IPOB has made official stand on appeal, Nigerian Appeal Court will stand. He is discharged and acquitted. The only thing that will even bring Nigeria to knee, because as somebody said, which is right, is institution that can confront a government, not individual. It's institution. It is our actions, I continue repeating this. It is our collective actions as a movement, as an institution, that will pave way for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Not all those shenanigans they are doing. Unless they want him to be compromised and now but we no agree. Never. It cannot happen. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there because of the movement he formed, IPOB. It is the force. It is an institution, not a Kanu family. Never. If it's because of Kanu family, who are you? The force is the movement. These people should understand it. Our massive continuous agitation is what will be responsible for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's forceful release. You understand? Because we must force Nigeria in order to do something on our own terms. That is how things are done. So, let us shine our eyes more and more and understand that Biafra is our destination. Biafra is bigger than one person. It is our destination. That is why we queue in for the restoration of Biafra, because of the marginalization we are suffering in Nigeria. That is the only thing. So, let there be no sentiment. We must continue hammering, working towards our destination so that Nigeria will be forced to do the right thing. They need forcing through our action. Are you hearing me? Through our actions. So any person that is telling you that he is confused or he don't understand this and that, maybe either he is voluntarily ignorant or mischievous. That is it. So Biafra remains our focus, our ideology, our religion. And we must be at alert in order to protect this restoration effort. Because only one person cannot do it. You and I join together, we will achieve our goal. This is where I'm going to stop. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.